Alright, so everyone, welcome to the show. I'll continue along with the coloring process here. Basically, at this current stage, you have pretty much only the hair and the eyes done. I'm gonna have to chug along here because there's a lot to do. Not going to say too much, and we're just gonna start. The goal, at least for today, is ideally to finish. And then, well, I guess I'm doing this on my own time. Because that's really about it. What's that? Gonna need to be turned down by quite a bit. Oh, include the spot. This should be quite goodness. Right next to the head. And I'm just gonna turn that down a little. Do a little bit of that. We just go with that for now. Turn it down a little bit more. Alright, so do another color burn here. Like that. Or something like that for now. Alright, then... What is happening with this thing? What is happening with that thing? How do we deal with it? How do we deal with this? Oh dear. Alright, what can we do? First... Need to just kinda go... Oh, right. Right. Maybe I might just use like a bright ass yellow here for this. I actually... Ideally, this should actually stick out a little. But maybe we could get away with just not having anything on this part. How noticeable is this? Like, partially turned. If we... Nope. I'll come back to it. Alright, for... Of... Only really the throw and... Kind of bluish... Throw side. Whole thing, please. More blue. Go. Okay. Ba, 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 I like looking at those cards and how much I'm gonna do to them. Like I'm freaking playing right now. That's gonna be a problem. Put us down. I put a rainbow background, rainbow glittery background to the back of those things. I need to use a texture. Or a little bit of this without. La, ba, 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 ba. I think the shadow should be stronger on this side, shouldn't it? Away from the light. Nightlife. It's it. La, la, ba, 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 ba. Let's go like. Just do one base crease here, I guess. Done a triangle here. Should there be a seam line coming down here? There should be. There should totally be a seam line coming down here. It should actually even out by the time it reaches the seam. Yeah, that works. Ba, 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 let's go like that. We're just gonna increase the amount of shadow got through here. And we want to go under. In, we want to go shape. So just take into account the body shape. Down. Okay, then. I need a little bit of shadow there. I can go with you. Be really light. Wanna. In we go. Shape. Hmm. Alright, then I'm not gonna miss the ribbons. I think. Go down to here. Through. What is the best way? Alright, let us do these one by one. Bitch. Okay, let's go turn this off. I will just live with that for now. I don't want to do this. The stripes are white. That's gonna be a problem. Oh, that's gonna be a big problem. ba- 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 Hmm. Hmm. Alright, so the best way to go about this, go like this, go like the break that. Then we go. Oh no, first up, this has to be on top. Then we go cut paste. We go. We did. Huh. Alright, well then. How do we want to call this? What do we call this? Hmm. How do we want to do this? Hmm. I'll do for now. I need a more purpley color here. Okay, let me see if we can figure this out again. So we go like this. I only vaguely for how to mod. Hmm. Why does this bother here look different? Was it just the contrast against the like other colors around it? Literally just the contrast. I just had to do it like this. It's not as elegant, but for illustration it'll work. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so mhm, mhm. Ba, 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 bum. Alright, what's missing? Ba, 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 ba. Hmm. Okay, if I can get away with this just by using color. Well, actually, no, I need to add. Oh! Oh, where was it? Where was I up to? Oh, freaking rule, get out of the way. Oh, wait, I apologize for the noise I just made, but... Okay, not the best lines in the world, because I'm freehanding these like super hard, but... hello there, how you doing? Let's just turn this way down. Then we get the lightly colored stripes that aren't very even, but, they'll do. So, one, yeah, they'll do. These things basically don't have any shape. Leave that. Do I need to merge these down and give them a production? So I try and figure out how to deal with this. Basically, it's really just what one rainbow going through. The stars have a glow behind them. Stars and sugars have a glow behind them. Alright, so give me first up this color. Is it this color here? Yes, that's the same color. So give me this color. Be lighter, right? That's lighter. Okay, so do this. I want to go. I select only this color. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Currently going through some coloring. I need to go... I'm gonna freehand this. It's not gonna look particularly wonderful, but basically just there. Ha! Like that. Then we want to go heart. They're using the same peach color. No, it's just a darker peach color. Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna freehand these in like some kind of psycho. Top right. Oh. Alright, so for some reason or another, I'm not very good at hearts. Yikes! Yikes! Why? Okay, well, it's not great, but it'll do. Can you do on the top as well? Not really, it's kind of all hit. Alright, didn't we want to grab... Oh, it's polka dot. Do I have polka... Do I have polka dot pattern? Alright, now these downloaded correctly. Neat. Of course none of them work. Okay, whatever. Hum. It should be way closer to getting that, shouldn't it? Should be like close to double the diamonds here. How do I do that? Hello indeed. I'm currently free-handing a bunch of lines. I probably shouldn't be. But anyway. Whoa! Oh, yikes. This part ain't good. Okay, how do we do it? Okay, go like that. Still not the best it could be, but we'll get it. I want to turn this down. Alright, so what are we looking at? R, not GB. Okay, well there's one way to go about this, which is, once again, on top of this, not to go... red. Then, on top of this, we go... purple. Into blue. Into, I don't know, green. We grab all of these, we turn this into rainbow. Oh, like that. Turn this into rainbow. Go... give it a border, that's white. Then we want to fade it. Then we're going to... green. Add. Currently no plans. You know how I work. I think you've been around long enough to know how I work. I'll think about it over the weekend, which is actually the same as me saying I'll think about it on Monday. Okay, don't use border. We want to turn this down. We want to go smudge. I've also started playing Yostar's other game, so I might buy something with that. Well, I should probably take a look at how popular it actually is. And then consider whether to do something with that. Why is this not blurring? Yeah. Very much a game that I actually picked up off. Actually, I think this is the second time I picked up a Yostar game off an ad. Like, because I'm pretty sure I started playing Blue Archive after I got served the ad from it, and I just recognized the Yostar logo. Because it just happened to play while I was in Japan specifically, and YouTube decided to serve it to me. Because the one I didn't know about, or the first Yostar game I played was Azurlane, and I liked that, so it's like, when I got served the Blue Archive ad, I was like, oh, that's I recognize a Yostar, like chicken, like little chicken thing. Can I rasterize this? I can't. Can I make a new layer and then rasterize this without actually rasterizing it? I can. Then we give this a border. I mean, I literally played Blue Archive on release. I was like, I think I joined it like 3 days in or something to the service starting. I mean, in terms of games that I'm being served that I might consider, is the new Hoyoverse beta test that's going around. In Blue Archive's release was why am I typing the wrong language? Blue Archive 2021. I mean, it's actually like the reason I remember that it started right around Valentine's. And I think I mean they're also giving me Azurlane, which was like 2017. I think I played Azurlane like 2008. I think I was actually late. But Stellar Sora is, if I had to describe it, it's like another it's very much another Yostar game in which the gameplay at times is questionable in terms of like actual difficulty or like how much value you're getting and fun you're getting in playing the game. But it is another game that just sells you on waifus. Just like all of the other games that have like done well. So, you know. That's enough for in general for me to just like try things in terms of the art. Because there's a genuine chance that it might be picked up pretty favorably. Whoop. From my current experience, I mean, I'm not that far in. I personally don't find it very problematic to play for free. Like I mean, my gacha pools have been very good. I mean, I did have the spark for the new gacha, but during that, I also pulled 4 of the starting 7 5-star, and then I sparked for the new character. So like, I have, I think, 5 of the 8 current available 5-stars. I mean, my characters are only like around level 30-ish, like around level 30, so I can only do like about 3 difficulties worth of content. I can't do any of the content that requires like level 50s yet. So I don't know how like the difficult content is, but the current content I can access, like it's already at the point where I don't control it. I just hit or two, and it just does it, and it will just clear it on its own. So that bit's fine. I mean, I don't know how many of the 4-star characters I'm missing. But I haven't had any problems with it. I think it's fine. But my tolerance level is also quite high, because I go into a game basically not really expecting much at all. And I also go into a gacha game with the general assumption that I'm never going to spend money. And I have not spent any money on a gacha game so far, so... Need a slightly purple white. Alright, and now, once again, for the fact I, for some reason, cannot figure out how to draw stars. Bruh. Paint bucket. Oh, the paint bucket is not working. I mean, I do enjoy some of the choices they made for the game in terms of where you use your stamina. Well, it's actually a bit of a weird way as well, because the main concept of the game, which is like, I think the story is supposed to be like conceptually built around with the tower, does not require stamina, but everything else does. Which is a little weird because the first event just released and that requires stamina. And that style's horrific. I mean, it runs on a battle pass. Like, there's actually a battle pass of the game. It's not like the Blue Archive one, which was around for one event and it disappeared. So at least it feels like you're not just doing dailies blindly. You actually have something to work towards to get more rewards, which is fine in terms of like how they want to monetize. Because obviously it's a battle pass, so you can upgrade it. Let's go at... I don't know if it was like a start of the game thing, but they also give you a lot of time limited stamina potions, because you run through stamina in that game pretty fast. Because everything apart from the tower costs stamina, which makes quickly grinding a lot of characters kind of awkward. So I've actually used stamina potions, because I'm usually the type that doesn't use stamina potions at all. Go orange. Oh, yeah. What else do I need to do here? The crane machine. And you know what? Let's just take a quick peek here. I'm not gonna put it on screen because my Pixie is 100% not set to not show not safe for work. So maybe just search for a hashtag here of Sutella Spora. Let's just see how many. It's been out for what, a week or two, and it's currently sitting at 714 pieces on Pixiv. Oh yeah, your main character actually has a face. There's a lot of the main character on here. Also, it's very not safe work on just my first page, so definitely not putting it up on screen. um... Depends how you like to translate it. I mean, the default name is Mao, which is, in a more direct translation, Demon King. I don't know if there's like a default name or like a default like name rather than just being called Mao. Oh, like it's not written out in katakana as a sound. It's literally written in kanji as in Mao, which if you want to, let me just go over here. So when you enter the game and you're prompted to like enter a name, you are literally. That font doesn't have it. Demon King. You're literally a Demon King. That's the default name they give you. Quite like this. Straight up. You can even throw this into Google and Translator if you want to. That's literally the name they give you by default, but you don't change it. I mean, it's kind of similar to the other games, right? Because I think the default in what was the default in Block Eye? I think they just give you Sensei as like the default, right? I don't know what they give you in the global version, but I think in the Japanese one it was just Sensei. Because in Azure Lane they just default you to Shirei-kan, which is Commander. They just give you a title. So it's like, it's not anything new, right? This would do for art. That's way more or less than expected for the card machine. Alright, now how to deal with this crate machine. Light is coming from this side, so this side should have a vision. And well, instead of being ambiguous in the text about what gender per se your character is, they actually just let you choose because you actually have a face. Also to note, looking on Pixiv, the ratio of female player character to male player character is currently sitting at about 20 to 1. So you know. I mean, it's always interesting, right? When the people go into these kind of games where you can pick a character like, do you bring a male character to represent yourself in a waifu game and build your harem that way, or do you sit down and say, the hell are you bringing filthy dude ass into waifu world? Those are like the two choices you have. Always has the argument that everyone loves to have. I think similar to cause when I used to play a lot of visual novels, I played a couple that had that were like uh girls love or like just hard yuri in terms of the genre. And you go and look at the reviews, people will flip the absolute fuck off if like any of the friend characters are male. Like it's crazy. Should do that. And why is that bit darker? Well, that bit's a hunch. Oh, oh no, it's just because it's got shadow on it. Don't I should have like a button be visible. Usually it's like the controls, even though most crane games now they just have an up and a cross button. Okay, I'm not gonna go too hard on these things. I'm just gonna do like a basic shape. Coloring on these the real lazy way where I'm gonna do it this way and then go like ba, 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 ba. What do I do about these things at the back? Okay. Whoops. Okay. Alright, okay, let me just see if I can find something really random. Let's see. Japanese arcade poster. Okay, I was hoping I could find one of those, like, please keep the place clean posters rather than just like a game poster, but Okay, I have a better idea. Let's do this. Give me this. I can figure out something to push her here. Let's do this. Since I don't have to get like the whole thing into here, I can do quite a few concessions on these parts. So okay, what does the bottom of Peroro's feet look like? We want to go. What kind of feet does this thing have? I think I've drawn Peroro like twice, but both times it's been the hit. Let me just like that, if I just want the hit. And well, we'll fit these two in here. We'll just go the bottom part of what was this thing? Long cat or something? Does wait, does Blue Eyes Credit have like a logo of some kind or like a symbol? C. Was that just a I really think I'll be getting better at these kind of bubble letters, but Alright, we're just gonna do flat colors here for the Imperial friends, but also I'm just being a psycho and doing this all one layer. I probably shouldn't do this next part in one layer. Give me this. Okay, I'll go. Alright, and I want to try doing something here. I want to go. Alright, so the only thing left is basically to figure out what the heck I'm doing with the cards. That is the biggest problem here. I'm very much just half thinking about whether to just cut these out and just plant them into my current illustration, rather than trying to figure out how to deal with this. Because I can do some stuff here that would make it kind of work. Where is this? I can actually just go like this. Let's just hide this a little bit. We're just gonna go ahead and use the blur tool and just blur a bit more. Why does my blur tool not really work? I'm just gonna like more blur. Just like slowly increasing the blur on this thing. Actually, let's reduce the the uh the I mean, that doesn't look terrible, right? Kind of gets the job done. And these are so intricate that I don't, in a way, I don't want to like miss too much. At the same time. Alright, kind of slam this thing with Gaussian blur. Just like hot blur. And we're just gonna slam that saturation. Well, I should actually just slam it down or not. No, I'm slamming it up. Slam that saturation. Alright, how do I feel about this as an overall thing? I went quite a bit lighter on the way I colored this. So it's a bit different. Uh... Hmm. So we want a blue. Okay, I think we're more or less done here. Definitely lays out a little bit on the cards, but I want them to look very nice and look very much like they do in games. Just kind of a blur job on them. Did kind of distorted them to fit the shapes I created. Anything I need here? I need to go. All right, where's the face? Skin. What? Okay, I'll just chill for a bit. Chill the remainder of the time I have here. You. There you are. I go like. That's the launcher. Don't tell me this. Oh, this ain't capturing. That's a launcher. That's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I can do something. Just gonna do it. Just do that, and then we can do. Yeah, just like that. Oh, that's where they're coming. do that. That should be. I'm looking at 160. What am I looking at here? How long is this going for? Remember. Oh, that's a lot of mass that needs to be here. Indeed. Well, let's turn you. Turn. Am I listening to my own voice right now? Hold on, let me just. Going first. For. This. And that is loud.
どうして既読す
It's still quite loud.
この前船着き場に行った
That
時
should be okay.
知らない人に釣った魚と一緒に
I don't know how bad the gacha actually is. I haven't really looked into it, but one spark and let's see, because I am missing currently one. Oh no, I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on 4. I think I pretty much have all of the 4. I'm missing you. I don't know you. I'm missing 2. It's like when I was, because it was what? I feel like gacha tickets are pretty available in this game because they use the same format as like the Hoyoverse games where you have your currency and then you have to you convert that into tickets as you pay for it. I mean, it's like the was it new character gacha's got one, and then it's like the standard gacha's got its own ticket. Like, so it's literally just the same as the Hoyoverse game. I don't know if it's more of a swimsuit thing or like, because this is like this is a new character. It's not a swimsuit version of a character. Because the first event was like some pirate ship related one, like some ghost pirate ship. It had nothing to do with a ghost pirate ship by the end of it. I mean, the first character that was like new to the gacha, technically, because basically they weren't in the was it the new player reset gacha. This girl. You know, I find any character who's melee to be incredibly clunky in this game because you actually have to actually control the character when you're, at least when you first start. How far are these people through? Let's have a look at them. Because I started when the game began, pretty much. Yeah, everyone's about the same, like 20-ish. I mean, my current strongest team, I think, does include the, that girl. Like, they incentivize you to play the tower, which is like this. Like, they have like 3 different towers, basically, that you want to be using one of the elements that they recommend. And then, because you get a recording of the team that went through there, then you go into like everything else, and then when you go into these, instead of choosing a team, you would choose a recording of a team. So like I have all these recordings of teams that I've used in the tower instead. So it's an interesting way to incentivize you to actually like play a game mode. Because it's also not the one you use your stamina in. Which I think is a bit of an interesting choice, but the very least right now I haven't really had any particularly big problems with I mean, leveling characters is pretty shitty right now, but you rank up way faster, and because the level limit is actually affected by your rank, but your rank goes up so much faster than your level. But like my next rank on the rank 25 is when you can go up to 80. Because right at the start you rank up to 3, you can go up to max level 20. That's like super quick. Right? I'll add the limit break as well. I guess it's like the more important part. But it's like it kind of wants you to play with like a lot of different characters, and then it also like it's so expensive to level your characters that you kind of also want to focus it. I mean, it's the same as like some of the more low character gacha games where they want you to really spin on a single character. What was I trying to do here? I want you, because you're basically my best person right now. What's the best way to get the... This is recommended 50, so I guess you just need to... that's your ball. Why is it 2 different ones? Oh, that's what records. Hold on, where's my record? That's the story. Records. I want you. I should do this more often because I have a lot of records. I have a lot of material for records. Don't know what. Oh, this thing goes all the way up to like 8. I still do this? Wow, it's not. Oh no, it's converting this. It's not one of those games where you just have to like actually sit down and read at some point. Water, I'm not using water right now. Really, I want to use... Ah. Okay, one wood. They also give you like so much of like the sub materials that also at times doesn't feel like it's too big of a deal to do limit breaks. It's more of a problem to level stuff because you run through materials quite quickly. At least I feel like I run through my EXP material really quickly for like characters. I feel like if I wanted to, I could probably just like... How much of this do I have? 900. I don't have much of the EX... Ah. Indeed. A webtoon... I just hope it's not long strip, because I hate reading long strips for some reason. It might be because I'm used to the books. Whenever I want to read any kind of comic or manga, I really want it to be in page form. Why is the EXP material like literally posted on it? I have like shit tons of it. Okay, raise them up.
シュババババ。おお、なんか強くなった気がする。
And then I did not look at all how much of this material I had.
続けましょう。影のように。
I can definitely bump a lot of characters up like this. I'm still at 800. Costing about 50-ish per.
サーフィンの魅力教えてあげるね。
You know, they really throw big-breasted bunny girl in swimsuit as like the first game opening event gacha. Little wild. I need to put more into. How am I looking? I have 160 plus one that'll last for a while. These things are time limited. Do I spend it on the event or do I spend it on... Oh wait.
こんばんは。朝食に不当のお店の新商
I
品
need a whole bunch of...
漬け魚の缶詰は
And
どう
it's
かな。
expensive.
匂いがすごいけどスープにすると他の料
But
理
just
に
spend it
は
on
ない
the
味わいに
XP.
なるみたいだよ。
How much of this? Can I get like the full set here? I can get 4.5. Oh, that is tip. I feel like I could leave Wilder.
にゃん。にゃにゃ。
Regardless, in terms of
今の
whether I'll try doing any pieces for Bellasaur, I'm gonna watch a little bit on seeing just if it picks up popularity is one thing. Two, which is the more likely thing, is whether I have a composition in mind, which is basically how I work, is whether I sit down and I can think of something to work with. Because I do have like something very vague that I think I can do for the current events in this game. And also, well, you know, swimsuits and the internet is very much a thing that swimsuits currently beat out magical girls on. Apart from the what else I have? I have vlog footage I need to edit. That's not going anywhere until I make a new banner and icon. And I don't know if I want to make a any kind of video intro outro thing. But ideally before next year, I would like to have a other channel set up. One where I can just not worry about the YouTube algorithm and just do whatever the heck I want. The bigger problem with that right now is actually if I want to stream to it, how to set it up. Because I think I can change the... Actually, it probably doesn't matter that much because Twitch is way easier to switch than YouTube. I only care about the YouTube. Because I can change profiles on OBS, and I think that can switch between accounts. But the Twitch side, I could just stream to the same things. Just need to make sure it works with that. Because if I can do that, then I would actually like to restart the Saturday once a week gaming stream, just as like an extra thing. Along with the fact that it's just way easier to do content from gaming, because you could literally just take a stream and just slam it into like 5 different shorts as long as you have enough good moments of like about 10 to 15 seconds. Honestly, there are a couple of parts during an art stream where I can probably turn into a short, but it's like one thing and I had to go dig it out of 2 hours. I don't have the willpower to do that, because otherwise it's mostly just the usual. I'm talking about what I'm doing, or I make some weird ass noise because either the paint bucket or the eraser decide to not agree with me. I also need to set OBS to record my streams at some point, because I haven't set that. But that is also a thing that is very much required if I want to do that. I need to have the footage on my machine rather than having to download it later. So we'll see if vlog footage from October will make it out before New Year's. Otherwise, it will be over 3 months old by the time I put it out. But I think I do have enough to do some, at least a little bit interesting. I'm not a professional vlogger, so there's a lot of very close-ups on my face, because I just hold the phone way too close to my face. And I didn't really notice that until like 2 days in, so it's like 2 days of like the camera very much in my face. Let's see how that needs to be edited, along with the fact that I think whenever I use the flip function on the phone to flip between the front and back cameras, it converts that footage into a vertical thing, so I have to rotate all of the footage as well, which is ridiculous. But I think when it does that, the phone itself is usually designed in a way, at least the old camera for my old phone's camera, would always put things upside down if I held the camera in my left hand. So like the buttons were on like near my left hand. But for some reason, I'm more comfortable using my non-dominant hand for my phone. And with my old phone, which didn't have a good rotate or whatever screen orientation function, it made all my photos upside down, which pissed off my lecturer at the time, because we had to take photos of our of like worksheets and stuff to hand in, and all of mine were upside down for some reason, because I take photos with my left hand instead of my right hand. So, don't know how that works. I think my new phone doesn't have that problem, but it does flip some of them to vertical, and I need to reorientate those. Either way, I'm not going to start editing the VOD footage until I have like the channel ready, because at least then I'll have the motivation to go do it. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of colouring. A bit more of a simple colouring job on this one compared to some other ones I've done recently. I think the effect is still pretty effective. There's a good contrast between the shadow and the light part, I think. Might want to put a bit more shadow into the hair before I put this up anywhere. But otherwise, as usual, I'm going to think about what to do next time, probably half an hour before I start. I'll probably peek at how Stellasora is doing again on Monday before I make a final decision, because I do have like an idea for swimsuits, because swimsuits. But otherwise, if you want to see more of this and related stuff, because I'll eventually get the video that I gave up on editing or rushing out editing before I went on the trip out, be subscribed or following on the Twitch side, and then come watch a video on YouTube. Also leave a like, and I shall see you all next time.